Your organization holds a massive secret. It's hidden deep inside your raw data piles. But right now, nobody speaks the language needed to unlock it. It's just noise. This course is your decoder ring. We're going to show you how to design semantic models, the crucial translation layer that turns cryptic technical databases into clear, actionable business insights. Learn to build fast, scalable, and AI-ready models that finally connect the dots for your users. Stop just storing your data. It's time to start understanding it. Let's dive in.
Imagine your organization is drowning in a sea of raw data. You've built massive reservoirs, warehouses, and lakehouses, but it often feels like owning a library where every book is written in a language nobody speaks. You have the storage, but you don't have the understanding. This is where the semantic model steps in. Think of it as your translator and your bridge. It spans the gap between that rigid, technical architecture on the one side and the fluid, meaningful language of business on the other. It doesn't just move data, it organizes it. It transforms confusing technical jargon into clear, actionable concepts. This bridge is what allows you to walk safely from simply having files to gaining actual wisdom, empowering your teams and fueling the next generation of AI tools. Imagine your organization is drowning in a sea of raw data. You've built massive reservoirs, warehouses, and lakehouses, but it often feels like owning a library where every book is written in a language nobody speaks. You have the storage, but you don't have the understanding. This is where the semantic model steps in. Think of it as your translator and your bridge. It spans the gap between that rigid, technical architecture on the one side and the fluid, meaningful language of business on the other. It doesn't just move data, it organizes it. It transforms confusing technical jargon into clear, actionable concepts. This bridge is what allows you to walk safely from simply having files to gaining actual wisdom, empowering your teams and fueling the next generation of AI tools.
Designing a semantic model is a lot like architecture. You can't just dump your data tables in a pile like loose bricks. You have to organize them into a structure that actually serves a purpose. Historically, we've had two ways to build. There's the INMON approach, which tries to build the entire castle at once, comprehensive but slow. Then there's the Kimball approach, which is agile and bottom-up, focusing on user needs first. In modern tools like Power BI, Kimball is usually our go-to. This leads us to the star schema, the gold standard for your design. Picture a star. In the center, you have fact tables holding your numbers and metrics. Surrounding them are dimension tables providing the context, the who, what, and where. This structure is beautiful because of its simplicity. It reduces the work the computer has to do, making your reports faster and much easier for humans to understand. Every time a user interacts with a report, they are technically sending a query deep into the semantic model. To build efficiently, you have to understand the engine under the hood. That engine is VertiPack. Unlike Excel, which scans data row by row, VertiPack scans columns. This allows for incredible compression. It doesn't store the word France a million times. It stores it once in a dictionary and just points to it. It uses clever tricks like value encoding for numbers, hash encoding for text, and run length encoding for repeating values to squeeze data tight. Then there is DAX. It looks like Excel formulas, but it's far more powerful because it relies on context. Your total sales number isn't static. It changes dynamically based on exactly what filters and timeframes you are looking at. One of the most critical decisions you will make is how to connect your model to your data. First, there is import mode, the industry standard. You copy data directly into memory. It offers blazing fast performance. But remember, your data is only as fresh as your last scheduled refresh. Next is direct query. Here, data stays in the source database. It's great for real-time access and massive data sets, but it can be slower since it relies on network speed. Composite mode offers a hybrid approach. You import the small, fast stuff and direct query the massive tables, balancing speed and scale. Finally, the game changer is Direct Lake. Exclusive to Microsoft Fabric, it reads files directly from one lake.
You get the incredible speed of import mode without ever needing to refresh, thanks to instant updates via framing.
As your organization's data volume explodes, your once fast models can start to crawl. Optimization is the art of maintaining that speed at scale. First, you need query folding. Think of this as delegating. Instead of your computer doing the heavy lifting, you push the filtering work back to the source database. It is much more efficient to let the database do the work before sending the data. Next, use aggregations. If you have billions of sales rows, you shouldn't scan them all just to see a monthly total. Create a small, hidden summary table. Power BI is smart enough to check that small table first for an instant answer. Finally, implement incremental refresh. Stop reloading your entire history every single night. Only load the data that changed today. This drastically reduces the load on your server and keeps your data fresh.
The role of the semantic model is evolving. It is no longer just about powering static reports. It is now the foundation for artificial intelligence. With tools like Copilot in Microsoft Fabric, users can simply ask, "Why did sales drop?" But for the AI to answer correctly, the model must be AI ready. This means teaching the model our language, tagging columns with synonyms so it knows that revenue means sales, and adding descriptions to provide necessary context. Furthermore, features like Semantic Link bridge the gap between business intelligence and data science, allowing clean data to flow directly into machine learning. Ultimately, modeling is an act of translation. We transform raw, unintelligible data into a curated asset, empowering every decision maker to turn information into action.
To summarize our journey on designing semantic models, we started with the foundation, transforming raw data into actionable wisdom. Next, we built the structure, using the efficient star schema. We then looked under the hood at the engine, combining VertiPack storage with powerful DAX formulas. We explored critical access modes, balancing blazing fast import with real-time direct lake. Finally, we prepared for the future, ensuring our models are ready for AI and natural language interaction, driving a continuous loop of value creation.